5, 4, 3, 2.
Franchise report. Reporting live.
Yep, another day franchise in this building as it goes down. Holding it down with the legendary Young King, Young Legend, a.k.a. Living Legend, all around the states.
Okay.
Here and there.
Okay.
Cooking in every kitchen I can get up into.
Okay. I like that.
No apron needed.
Okay. No apron needed. I like
No
that.
apron needed at all.
Okay.
What spatula? It's all about the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls.
the one,
Okay.
the only,
Okay.
H. Dot in the mother effing
Okay,
building. What up, family?
Okay. You talking spicy. What's up? I like that. Yo, you a better host than me. Thought I was the world's best host, man. Yo, that was crazy. I like that intro. What's up, man? I'm here.
Anytime,
Slick here.
anytime.
Josh here.
How's life, family?
Nice here. I'm alright, man. I'm chilling. Taking it a day at a time. You know. I just gotta be bigger than yesterday.
A little different with COVID around? A little different?
Shit. This shit ain't stopped.
It ain't stopping.
It ain't stopped. Oh,
You
my
go.
bad.
You can say whatever you want, fam.
Oh
Say
yeah,
whatever you
my
want.
bad.
Say whatever you want.
I'm cursing.
Say
My
whatever
bad.
you
I'll be
want.
cursing on
Shit,
my platform.
we can swear. You can swear today. Shit.
Yeah,
we
my
can swear
bad.
today.
All
We
right.
can swear
Yeah,
today.
but everything is cool, friend. Everything is everything, baby.
Let me see if I can run this down as a timeline.
Okay.
Before the kitchen, what was you doing?
Before the kitchen, I was working, taking the hosting to the next level. Like I was working with Gunna, going crazy. Drip season 3, going crazy with him on 2 or 3, whatever, which one that was. Running around, still same thing, but I was more focused on helping him break as an artist. I think that was like one of my little priorities. And then after that, took my talents to LA, and then focused on taking it up a notch out there in LA, because it was like, okay, I was like, all right, I'm hitting the ceiling in Orlando. So then once I went to LA, then I got next to Puff. Then when I met Jay-Z, I felt like I won. I was like, all right. When I met Jay-Z,
I'm here.
when I dapped Jay-Z, and then he say Blue, like, just think, people gonna meet Jay-Z, right? But you ain't gonna hear Jay-Z say like, yo, Blue, come on, let's go, like on Daddy Time.
So you met the real Jay-Z.
Yeah, I met the real James. Yeah, it was family time over there at the Combs Estate.
And was you a DJ at that time?
Yes, I was.
I'm like, yo, is
definitely
that,
DJing.
is that
Yeah.
him DJing at Diddy's?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Call my brother. I'm like, yo, is that your boy right there, D?
DJing.
Like,
I was actually DJing. Cause I seen the open and I was like, all right, y'all got a lot more hosts than usual. So I was like, let me just. I'm like, yo, let me just open. So what happened is I started opening up the vibes. And it was like, yo, this nigga nice. But so then I had to go home and do extra credit. Like, all right, let me get that, that 1 o'clock set.
Yeah, I gotta learn this.
I know how to DJ, and I know how to DJ for vibes. Like, but then it was like, all right, let me get in my bag and really start being able to go up. Like, all right, 1 o'clock. When 1 o'clock hit, 12:30 and 1 o'clock is 2 different times. And when you gotta hold it from 1:30 to 2.
One is called prime time.
Prime time. So it's like, and you can't keep playing dreams and nightmares back to back. It's not gonna save you.
Was you in the clubs and stuff too, the spinning?
Nah, I was just hosting with Mark the Spot.
So you skipped mixtapes, you skipped clubs and went straight to DJing for Diddy at one of his parties.
I think it was just, I think it was
Yeah,
just.
you did.
Yeah, I did. I think it was just
How the
understanding.
fuck does that happen?
How does it happen, right? That's crazy, right? I ain't
You ain't even thought of that. You ain't even
I
thought of that.
got 10 years under my belt of DJing. I think it was just a master of knowing, like, you got to know, you got to see, like, what's missing in the universe. Like, okay, this is missing, like, because they DJ in LA, right? But they DJ for LA. So we from the East Coast. So I knew what they wanted. That was the missing element. Like, you could DJ, but can you hold a vibe? So that's when I came in holding the vibes, and then that's what they was really like. And it was crazy. We was in Coachella, and this would really lock Puff in with me. I played what's the name of this song, man? I played Mary J. Blige. We at Coachella, Palm Springs. It might be like, I ain't gonna lie, the Combs family, they do 24-hour parties. So I literally DJ for like, what was that, 72 hours lunch? What's 72 hours? 3 days, right?
72 hours.
Yeah, 72 hours, like 3 days. And it was like, it's like Meek outside, Nav. I'm talking about Paris Hilton, celebrities that like, you know, is no celebrity, like it doesn't get no bigger than Puff and them.
Until it gets bigger than Puff
and then when it, at the time, like for instance, at the time I met Jay, he had just became a billionaire. They didn't just announced he was a billionaire like the day before or some shit like that. So yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm at the right spot. So, but anyway, back on the Coachella vibes, what really locked Puff in with me is I played Mary J. Blige, Everything. And then you know it goes, it go back, it go to that old school joint.
D Nice beat.
Yeah. It was a D Nice beat.
My name is D Nice. Boom, boom, yeah.
Yeah. Cause she starts singing slow, right?
There you go.
So Justin turned around and looked at me like, yo, what the, like, he like, yo, what you doing? Like, what you playing? So he came up to the DJ booth. Mark my words, my man Jay Babe, he was standing right, like my man Jay Babe, he was right there next to me. And so Justin come up to the DJ booth like, yo, yo, Dot, like, what you got going on? Like, you know what time it is with the DJs. Like, yo, what you got going on? Like, what is this? So Puff came out of nowhere. I'm literally about to change the song. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm tripping. Puff came out of nowhere. Nah, you wildin'.
Let that go.
You wildin'. That's that joint. And then when it dropped, it was like, yeah, it was like, yeah, all that sound effects, yeah, all of that. It was like that. It was like, so then when it dropped, then Just was like, oh, because you know it don't drop to her verse.
Yep.
So when it dropped, Just was like, oh, and then he came back and he was like, yo, Justin, he a Capricorn. Like, matter of fact, we got the same birthday, so we click on a lot of things. So he came to me like, yo, Dot, my bad. He ain't snap on me or nothing. He was just like, yo, Dot, my bad. He like, yo, you got it. He was like, yo, you got it. You feel me? So it was like, you know, then after that, and you know what's crazy? Puff actually asked me to go do his party, and his last birthday party was in where they called me? Nah, Cayman Islands. No, was it the Cayman Islands? Turks and Caicos.
Vacation land, baby.
So they called me to do Turks and Caicos, and I was just like, I could do it, but we had a lot going on. So it's like, you know, you get to know, you know, that's what's up. But you know, it's like, if I'm coming, you feel me? But I know now this your birthday, so it's a different type of vibe. So I was like, we could do it, but I need it on these terms. You know, no disrespect. I need it on these terms.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you know, it's still there, you know, and it's just like, all right, we can't do it like this, cool. But you know, hey man, we leveling up, man. Elevation, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit get big.
So bang, we started with Gunna, then we was DJing for a hot second, and then what made you say, you know what? Fuck it. I need to stop putting out local artists.
What we notice is like with DJs like ourselves and hosts, you break these artists and you don't do it with no paperwork. So the paperwork to us now is the content, which is considered the kitchen. So we decided, like, me and my man Lunch is like, okay, we're gonna help these artists pop, but we're gonna have reason for people to remember where they came from. So with the camera and having a set standard show and doing it at a certain time and being persistent, making people double back and just running the filter. So just deal with, there's more up and coming artists than mainstream artists, but it's like shaking dice. We should shake dice. How many times you can hit seven? You can hit 7 out of 1,000 rolls. How many times you gonna hit 7? So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna just go through all of these artists. You feel me? We just gonna do it, and we gonna control it with the content. I'm gonna give them, you know, our content has got better. You feel it? We just gonna run through the content. We just gonna put them. We gonna have this show, and we gonna run them through here. So that's the paperwork without the paperwork. The footage, the content, because people only gonna remember 2 Jay-Z's. Reasonable Doubt and The End. But not.
There was a blackout era.
No. But that's because you from there.
All right.
So people only tell 2 stories. You only tell the beginning and the end.
All right.
Like right now with Kanye West, these kids that made these sneakers hard, they wasn't out here when he dropped Louis Vuitton. We was in high school. Y'all don't even know when y'all took this. Like, we was letting his sneakers drop, but we wasn't wilding. Like, we wasn't acting like, yo, It's like you got him. You feel me? But y'all, this new generation made everything so hype. But going back to it, now we talking about Donna. Donna, that's her name? Donda. All right, that's at the beginning, right? That's the beginning Kanye West, basically. Through the Wire, The Pain. I didn't even hear the album. But I'm just speaking like this is the Through the Wire type Kanye. So he had to go back to the root. You see what I'm saying? But these kids don't know the middle Kanye West. They don't know the beats that he made.
Dropout.
Yeah, they don't know College Dropout. They wasn't there. Straight up.
Is there and be honest, is there a favorite city when it comes to doing these kitchens? And then is there a worse city when it comes to doing these kitchens?
The favorites.
What's been the best city that, you know what, fam, not only do we get great content, we had an effing ball. And then, fam, I'll never come back here again. Which one you want to do first?
You know what it is? We respect the journey, so I ain't going to never
It happens.
Nah, but you know what's crazy?
You've had a great time and great content from one state.
I always would look at it like maybe the right people wasn't tapped in. And that's just me not knowing certain people from certain parts of the city.
But still, you've gone through an experience where I had a hell of a time and there was some great content out of the state. What state was it? Nah, I'm not falling for it.
So let me put it to you like this.
I'm not falling for it. We love them all.
Let me put it to you like this. For every city, you get a different vibe.
Very true.
Okay.
What gave you the best? What gave you the best vibe?
Every time. What surprised you?
That'll bail you out. Which one surprised me?
Which one surprises me more?
Like, I did not expect this from him.
Okay, let me just say this.
I ain't gonna answer.
Nah, I am. It's because it's not a slick. You feel me? It's not a. I'm not even trying to be fun. Now you could say that I wouldn't put one artist on a city. I would just say that nigga wasn't hard. You feel me? I haven't been to so let me say this.
Just like an overall of the night of doing this. Just the overall one night of the. It might not even be about all the content. After we did the show, we could have had a hell of a effing time in this, and I would have never expected it. Just like a great time, what state did that for you? Out the blue, I didn't expect it.
I feel what you're saying, but I'm gonna give it to you like this. I know, I'm not, cause I can't, cause we've never been nowhere and be like, bruh, this was a waste of time. I can't say. Like,
I'm not even at waste of time yet. I'm at, yo, bro, we gotta come back ASAP. We gotta come back ASAP. That's what I'm at.
We gotta come back.
We gotta
ASAP?
come back ASAP. I loved it. We gotta come back ASAP.
You know who make me feel?
Todd, when you gotta choose out of 50, huh?
We've been so many places.
There you go.
We gotta come back ASAP.
And there's a chance you're gonna put me onto a city I've never been to. There's gonna be a chance you can put me onto a city I've never been to.
It's hard to say that.
No, it's not.
Huh? Cleveland ate it up.
Really?
Cleveland
I would
ate it
never
up.
expected to say Cleveland. I would have never expected that.
Cleveland ate it up. Milwaukee ate it up.
I would have never expected you to say Milwaukee.
Minnesota eats it up.
I would have never. You named 3 spots. I would have never expected to be in your top 3.
Oakland ate it up.
Right,
they went crazy. Broward went crazy. Orlando goes crazy. Tampa goes crazy. Tampa goes crazy. Tampa goes crazy.
You got it.
But I couldn't never really put it on like.
Okay, not even worse.
I want to go to Detroit though.
You never been to Detroit yet?
I've been there for a family thing. I ain't did the kitchen there.
For this show. Okay,
and I really remember another thing.
You're not getting me out of this question, but go ahead.
We really trying to focus on more like I want to do more in the hoods.
Oh, facts.
Like a hood takeover. Like yo, who the
rough diamonds are.
Yeah, like who the man who got the hood? Yo, you got the hood? Line them up.
That person with the respect but no money.
Yeah. Line them up so we could get in this kitchen.
I didn't expect. So I'm not.
He's funny. The world got to see this nigga, man. Get out of here, man. Rhode Island's too small, man. We love Rhode Island, man. It's too small. It's too small. It's too small.
I'm not gonna say worse. I'm just gonna say not what I expected. Somewhere you've been where it's not what I expected. Not even worse, but I thought it was this way, but it wasn't. Why do you keep looking at him?
Cause he do the show with me, so it's hard. I gotta look at him like you gotta give it to. Not what I expected.
Not what I expected. I wouldn't even be mad if you say Rhode Island.
Nah.
That'd be a good not what you expect.
It surely would. It surely would.
Nah, Rhode Island was cool last time. Not what I expected. Matter of fact, not what I expected when old boy with the Philly.
Oh yeah, he was hard.
Philly.
What happened?
He did a
What's his name, Lunch?
while he was freestyling.
Skywalker.
Scott, what'd he do?
He's the most memorable artist that's ever been on the kitchen.
What state we at? What state is this?
PA.
PA.
All right, got it.
Crazy.
What did he do?
What's the name of that little toy? What's the
Rubik's Cube. There's no way he rapped and finished that.
There's
no way he rapped and finished that.
He
No, there
rapped. He rapped.
there's not.
Go to In the Kitchen with H. Dot.
Really?
YouTube. Subscribe too. Make sure you subscribe. He freestyled with the cube. I'm like, yo, you know this cube. I took the cube while he's freestyling.
Switched it
Mixed it again. Gave it back to him. He fixed it. He's still rapping. Gave it back to me. I did it again. Gave it back to him. The world got to see that. It was like he was doing a magic trick. That was like a magic trick. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Hey, let me ask you, because I know everybody looks at it as it's a luxury to travel from state to state. What's the best part and the worst part about it? Everybody looks at it as a luxury. Oh, they're traveling every day. Everybody, from the naked eye, it looks amazing.
Looks amazing. The naked eye, it looks amazing.
Give us the best and the worst about doing it.
The best thing about doing it is meeting people and then doing things like this. The worst part about it,
no hesitation, huh?
but you can't. I wouldn't say is the worst part. One time for Rick Ross, make sure y'all go get that book, Perfect Day to Boss Up. I just finished that in 48 hours. I got that joint. I bought that joint Wednesday. Did 10 chapters Wednesday night, then finished the rest on the plane. And yeah, but like Rick Ross say, the journey. You know, you gotta love the journey. But the worst part about it is the carrying the equipment right now.
Oh, fam.
That's the worst part right now.
Fam.
That's the worst part right now. Like we trying to figure out like, yo, like we got a big we got the big suitcase. You feel me? But it's like, all right, what are we doing wrong where this is fitting? Like, yo, how do I make this shit lighter? It's almost like I want to start feeling like, yo, should we just start overnighting this shit to the city? Like, can we overnight it to the city? Can I start saying, yo, who in this city got all of this? We need these exact wires. Just pull up. Because the airport shit with the equipment, bro.
That was my next question.
Bro, that shit is like, it's just, they be putting the ticket in our luggage every time. Like, we trying to make a bomb and shit. You know, we got off the wires so they think you trying to put a bomb under the plane. Yeah, so like the equipment shit, that's the worst shit. Yesterday, I can't even lie, that was the worst Airbnb of my life.
Really?
That was the worst Airbnb of my life. Oh, my bad.
Oh, well, you did just answer that question. What was the worst? Where was that last night?
Queens.
The worst
was not giving me big Queens.
I heard they
vibe.
was hustling people out there though. Like you could end up in the projects. Renting an Airbnb.
But we Googled the Airbnb. It was worth 1.3 million to build like the spot. They had it going on in the back rooms. But the front rooms, it's gonna be on our YouTube. We got it. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It's late. We get up to the door. There's an eviction notice on the door.
No way.
I'm like, yo, my nigga. Like, yo, this but I'm like, yo, this is the story. So mind you, we don't really be like, we get to these cities, we gonna run around, like, keep the bag with you. We gonna run around all day. Like, you sleep when you sleep. Like, we gonna get to that. So we never went to the Airbnb in the daytime. We don't go, I might, if it was, we in New York, so it's like, I'm in the Bronx, and he on the other side of the Bronx, we all doing our own thing, so we get there after the kitchen, man. Nah, it wasn't even the trenches. Somebody said in the comments it wasn't even the trenches, it was a nice neighborhood. But we get in there, the front room, I'm like, yo, it wasn't dirty, it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. The front room was like 2 couches in a wood bed frame. And then one of the couches was on the floor. It was red. It had stains all over it. It was this color red. Right? And it had the circles all over it. So my man Josh, the cameraman, he fell asleep sitting up. I got the picture. He so we all in the chairs like this. I'm thinking about all the things I gotta do tomorrow. I'm like, I got the radio, I gotta do the kitchen. We gotta get up in the morning, get to Rhode Island. I'm like, I gotta do all of this. My man Josh, he's so tired, bro. He fell asleep in a school chair, bro.
That bad.
Like trying to edit, just fell asleep. I said, this was what Rick Ross talking about. I said the journey. I got my stories, but that was crazy. But then I'm gonna keep it 100.
He got another one. See,
I'm gonna keep it.
Look, I got an answer for my last question. Now he got two separate.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm like, we damn near don't even want to charge our phones because of the vibe, right? Swear, I don't even want to charge my phone. So I'm like, everybody fall asleep in the chairs. How they fall asleep? I wake up. They wake up first. They go to the bodega, go get an egg and cheese, whatever, Subway, whatever. So I said to myself when they left, I said, if you could take a bath in the penitentiary, you could take a shower here. The music, y'all can't hear the music this nigga playing right now. I said, H-Dot, I'm talking to myself. I said, if you could take a shower in the penitentiary, you could take a shower in here. I'm like, all right. But I go open the bathroom. The bathroom was clean. Now, you got to check the towels, though, because I'm like, I can't grab my old clothes and dry off. You've been there before. You got to dry off with your yesterday's clothes. So I grabbed the towels, and I smell all of them. I got to smell all of them to make sure that they just didn't clean a couple of them. Towels was cool. I took a shower. Them boys came back. I hit them with the same thing. I said, let me tell y'all something. If you would take a shower in the penitentiary, you could take a shower here. That was our worst experience so far. Best experience, man, is everywhere. Like this, right? Doing this right now with you. This is a good time. This is the elevation of the kitchen. I appreciate you having me on here, friend. Nice.
Anytime.
This is the elevation of the kitchen and what it's doing. We working, brother, but that's like the worst. That's the worst story so far. I don't think we've had anything like that. Was crazy. I was like, how do we? And it's Fashion Week, so the rooms was at a different price.
Yeah.
And they been at a different price.
Raping them.
So that's that, man.
Hey, someone else is walking in there right now, bro.
Yeah. Somebody else.
Oh
is
no,
walking
we
in right
definitely put the complaint in. I need that money back. Y'all got that shit on the door with that's from the city. Yeah, we need that money back. And then when we got there, the door was open. It was different. I was like, we gonna get robbed. I'm like, we going. They put on the Airbnb thing. Just don't worry about it. We're upstairs. The door's open. Do not lock the front. Up top, y'all got the people don't know down south. Y'all got the two doors.
Yeah.
So they like the front. That door's open and the other door, but don't lock the front door. So I'm like, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. We've been living 5-star. I ain't been in a room with the AC in the window in a minute. It's been my man P said you got spoiled down south. I said, yeah, man, the countertops is different.
Surely did. All right, last question. Where does it go after the kitchen?
Where does it go after the kitchen? We doing everything after the kitchen. We doing after the kitchen is TV.
Let me ask you, that's my next question.
It's TV,
what's
kitchen.
your next stage you want after the kitchen?
TV kitchen, movie kitchen, getting everybody, making everybody around me millionaires so that I can't never go broke. Because if everybody around me rich, I ain't gonna never go broke. So it's like having whatever all my peoples do, helping them. It's just gaining all of this stuff and building this network and just taking what I got to the next level, then when I say, yo, this is what we doing, Slick, this is what we doing, Free Lunchbox, whatever they want to do, Josh, you feel me, Pete, whatever we doing business-wise, let's just level all of this. Because once you get up, you got the money and you got the numbers. So we could touch everything and just turn it into gold. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all. It's just about taking all of this stuff to the next level. It's going to be, people be asking us like, yo, what's the end goal? We don't got no end goal.
And that's kind of my question. Like, what's the end goal? Like,
People, I ain't gonna lie, it's limitless. You know, because I don't, we into so many different things, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, right now we've learned how to, you know, thank God, you know, I've learned how to like let the kitchen pay. It pays for what it pays for in our life, you know, so it's a blessing. And then it opened up doors for other people. Like, you know, you got artists like VVS Ken, LA the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? People that actually came from this platform and their story came from this platform. So it's like, this with the kitchen is doing what it needs to do. Now it's like, okay, let's get it to where it needs to go and then keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, what? I'm only, 33?
How many episodes you done?
I don't know. We never counted.
How many what?
Round it off. Episodes. Round it off.
We never counted. We never counted how many episodes we've done. And I've only missed a couple episodes myself. But the show always kept
Still
going.
went on.
I've been sick, but we kept it going. I missed the flight. We keep that going because that's the point of the platform. It gotta.
Do you teach other people? Okay, this is what you got to do. If I'm not around,
we'll just get another host or another female. Like, we want the platform to live. Like, I don't want to be we need to make sure the kitchen live without H dot. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still in the kitchen with H dot, but it has to live without H dot. Like, yeah, we survived that test, and it's just like, you know, you could host the kitchen. Like, we could be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do one in Rhode Island from a distance. You feel me? Like, seriously, like, long as the
quality's good.
Not the quality, not the quality, but the setup. Long as the setup is the same, the formula is the same. Like, is in the kitchen with H Dot, special guest tonight, Fran, and we over here in Rhode Island. I'm not even in Rhode Island. I'm damn near on the other side of the world, like, and it's still going. You know what I'm saying? But that's really what it's about, man. Just taking all of this to the next level, man.
Should have got their movie.
Huh?
Should have movie.
We getting into all of that.
Yeah, state.
We got it.
Shoot a movie.
We shooting a movie. The movie gonna be the doc. Amazon and Netflix gonna have to cut the check because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna touch so many independent artists, right? Within the next 8 years, a lot of people came from this. You feel me? So it's like a manufacturing machine.
Mm.
So these kids don't document themselves the right way, but they don't know that. I could talk about it right now, and you gonna hear me, but you don't hear me.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's about the document, like, and I see you doing your thing too, friend, with the artists. Keep documenting and keep documenting. But we also have to learn that everybody got to learn that you got to work with the elite. You know, I had to figure that out too. Like,
sometimes the elite is hard to get to.
Not the elite, but the elite meaning. They
the ones
doing
around you?
They doing the best they can do with the best with what they have and working with what they have. That's what I mean when I say elite. I'm not saying elite of people with money. I'm just saying elite people that's just doing maxing out. Like, yeah, I ain't got this much money, but I'm maxing out. Like that one kid from out here, he was maxing out. What's the kid's name again? The kid with the Rubik's Cube. Skywalker, he maxed out. You feel me? We got kids like Slaughter.
If he could do that, he can rob a bank. So.
A bunch of kids.
I don't know what he's waiting for. I don't know what he's waiting for.
Just max out, man. You just gotta max out. And like I tell these artists, man, money ain't gonna get you on. Because if money could get you on, it'd be a lot more artists on.
So many more.
You know what I'm saying?
So many more.
And people trying to get this perception that, you know, you could dress the part, but that don't add in the work. You could buy all the jewelry. You could put all of the you could run through Neiman Marcus every day.
Hey, but real quick, I know I said it was the last question. Last question for real. State to state, artist to artist. Is it safe to say that it's more than just being nice at rapping?
Yeah, it's more to being nice at rapping. I think you need to understand the floor. I think it's dope rappers, but you gotta understand the floor and you gotta understand the sounds, the vibes, what's going on around you. Like, for instance, Pootie grabbed Lil Wayne's attention. Make sure y'all go check out Pootie new video, Batman. I'm in there. Is Pootie new single remix, Batman featuring Moneybagg Yo and Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was like, Pootie's being so versatile. He ain't heard no artist doing that. Cause I could be your Batman, but I'll be Robin. Like everybody's just making drink songs. Nobody's actually having no real substance or trying to make, topics. There's topics, but are we really staying on this topic?
No.
Exactly.
They're not.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody tapped in back home. Mook, what's up, man?
Ladies
Keith,
and
what's up?
gentlemen. Go ahead.
In the Kitchen International, one place. The one place I really want to go is Nigeria.
Word.
I want to get into the Afro vibes.
Word.
That's another thing I want to do too. I want to host them Afro joints.
Word.
Yeah, cause they party. Like they put their phone down and they partying. They not partying with their phone. If you go on Instagram and type in like the Afro beats or go like find like the Africans, the Nigerians dancing to they shit in the club. When you look in the club, they dripped out and they ain't even having on the designer. They just dripped out just dripped out. And they don't have their phones in their hand though. Everybody, when I say everybody dancing, they're dancing. So I want to get in. I want to go over there and get some. I want to get into the Afro beats. Like I really want to tap into the Nigerian culture because I already know that's our motherland over there in Africa.
What are you?
I'm half Haitian.
Half Haitian.
What you thought I was?
I was gonna say full Haitian.
Oh nah. You Haitian?
What's the other half?
Black.
First of all, best way to find you. If we ever wanted to find H. Dot, best way to find you.
Best way to find me, man. Be giving me a number. Nah, best way to find me, man. H_dot on Instagram. In the Kitchen with H. Dot. Make sure y'all hit up our YouTube, man. Subscribe, man. Subscribe. We about to get into these vlogs, man. Subscribe on our YouTube. In the Kitchen with H. Dot. Yeah, H_dot. Twitter, H_dot. I'm here, man. I ain't, as long as you talking something that makes sense, we gonna open up them DMs and we gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen. Just make sure it makes sense, man. Don't be hitting us with the foolery, man. Just make sure it makes sense. You bring something to the table, we gonna make it happen. If you trying to get in the kitchen, just say you want to get in the kitchen. We gonna make it do what it do.
Easy enough. Family, it's always a pleasure.
I
Always a
appreciate
pleasure.
you.
Always a pleasure when you bless our stage. Always.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Anytime, doors are always open.
Likewise.
H. in the mother effing building right
we
now.
gonna do your in the kitchen too.
Word. I'm
So
down.
we just gotta get you the joints.
You know I'm down.
It don't matter.